What is up, the guys and gals? Welcome back to my channel. It's your favorite penguin, the Penguinator, and today I'm showing you a step-by-step guide on how to beat the Darkest Shore Easter egg with everything you need to know on the Easter egg steps, and for solo, the setups you will probably need to help you out. Now, the first setup is with Shell Shock. Be sure to have these three on there. You need Lucky Crit, which deals heavy damage when shooting a zombie's weak spot. You need Sustained Zone, which creates a longer period for the Shell Shock to occur, and any zombie that comes into that is immediately hit with the Shell Shock as well. And Exploit Weakness. So after you activate Shell Shock, any enemy or zombie that is stunned by it takes triple damage. So that is the first one that I would recommend. Second one is if you want to use Frontline, I would recommend that as well. And for that one, you need to have Determination, I would say, where you gain 2 points for just activating it, because you will need that as armor. Of course, Vicious, any enemy takes triple damage while Frontline is on. This one you can remove, which is Team Effort. And if you're playing solo, I would replace that. Personally, I would replace that with this one, Lucky Crit, if you're playing solo. If you're playing with a group, Team Effort, everybody in your team gets the bonus damage for Vicious while you have it activated. So, and the third and final one I would say is Free Fire. In Free Fire, if you're playing solo and you want to use this one, these are the three I recommend for Free Fire. Fragmentation Skull, Headshots Kill using explosive damage. Mark II, which upgrades the weapon to a stronger weapon, which is probably the closest we're ever going to get to double Pack-a-Punch in this dang game, because they don't want to give us that. And Marksmanship, where headshots deal significantly increased damage while Frontline is active. So anyway, that's the ones I recommend. So let's go ahead now. We're going to hop into a game, and I will walk you through each and every step of the Easter egg. Alright, so very first step of this Easter egg that a lot of people forget to mention when they do their tutorials is you have to survive the beach. So just run around carefully. All of them will be coming very slow, and they'll be coming out of the water. So you don't have to worry about them popping up out of some of the spawns or anything, but just be very careful. If you want to try and get maximum points, shoot twice and melee. However, for this round only, the melee only does 10. So it really doesn't matter, because the most you can get per zombie is 30 points. But it can accumulate enough to where you can get at least 1,000 starting points right off the bat. But if you also want to just shoot through them, you can get several zombies with a couple of shots and rank up points that way if they're getting too close to you or something like that. So, alright, so now we've got that first part of the Easter egg done. Let's go ahead and do what we need to get to the next step of the Easter egg, which is turning on the power. Okay, once you have enough points, you're going to need to turn on the power. Now, the power is in 2 locations. So the very first location is going to be this way. You're going to go right through these doors. It's going to be right down here on your right-hand side. So you go ahead, get that power switch, and while you're here, go ahead and pop open these panels. And just get that out of the way. Alright, so now what you're going to do is use what I do at this point, because it's a fog round. I go ahead and I hang around down here. And I just let them build up, and then I hit them with the shovel to get up enough points to go get the next power station. So let me do that, and then I'll show you where power station number 2 is. Okay, once you get enough points, first thing you're going to do, if you've done it right and you didn't miss your first couple of throws, you should have 1 sticky bomb left. So go ahead, toss it up there, and get that panel open right there. Head up here. Go ahead and push in that one. And the ripsaw. And now what you're going to do is you're going to head back the other way that you just came to come down here and get that open. And you're going to go up here and go to your left. So you go up here, take a left, and you're going to go right through here. And while you're going this way, go ahead and grab the radio part. It's going to be sitting right here on that dead soldier. You go right through these and go into the artillery bunker. And this is your second location for power. It's going to be right there. Now, while you're in here, go ahead and find the second spawn for the ripsaw piece. And now that you got that, go ahead, head back and get that assembled and grab it real quick. But I would also recommend grabbing a gun, so that's a little cheaper. So what I would do is I would go down here and I grab this one right here off the wall. It says Blue Sky, but I forgot. I think it's the Wonder Waffle or Waffle or whatever it's called. So go ahead, place the ripsaw, grab it. And now what you got to do, of course, if you've watched my ripsaw tutorial, you need to get a charged spine to upgrade this. So once it's upgraded, I will show you what to do from that point forward. Okay, now that you got the fully upgraded ripsaw, go ahead and come up here and you're going to shoot his head off. You're going to grab that. So now that you have that, what you also need to do is go ahead and place it. However, I would probably recommend not getting this ritual started, which is this fire step yet, for a very obvious reason. But once that's placed, go ahead, do what you need to. Make sure your panels are all opened up down here. Up there, that one's open. You're good to go. And go ahead and make sure the panels for the pest are opened up at the other area. And that way, if you want to do the pest first, after you do that ritual down there, you can, and so on. Let's go ahead and head over here. Get these opened up. Alright, all the panels are open. So now what we need to do is go ahead, get this one opened up, and we want to grab extra bullet damage. And now we just melee until we get enough points so that we can get bacon and eggs pack-a-punched. Okay, now when you go through here like you're going to get the stuff for pack-a-punch, you need to get that secret room open. And the only way to do that is to get one of these bombers' bombs to explode down that same path that it is. So I've already got a bomb there. Explode, there it is now open. So I've already got that open, so we're good to go. And now I will go ahead and get everything set up, and we will get the fire ritual started, and I'll show you what to do with that step of the Easter egg. Okay, so once you have bacon and eggs, go ahead, finish charging this up, and if it happens like it was earlier, because I wanted to see what the update did, the fire should automatically start without Strav going through his long-winded explanation of what's going on. But we will see. Here we go. Yep, it starts automatically. You don't have to wait. So that's the update. As soon as you get this ready to go, it automatically starts the fire. So now what you got to do is you got to run around and get these valves turned off for the gas. And the only way to do that is to listen for a hissing noise. And when that hiss noise activates, that means that that valve is ready to be turned off. Okay, like this one's ready to be turned off. So you go ahead, get over here, get in position, hold square, and start turning it off. And that's it. And all you have to do is do that 3 times for each valve. You got one there, the one I just did, and one way over there in that corner. Now the easiest way to avoid the fire is just pay attention to the floor. It'll start turning reddish, which means the flames are there, or about to be there, so you don't want to be there. So you just run around and avoid it that way. Alright, so this one is ready to be done. So go over here, get in position, hold square, and again, this is why baking and eggs comes in so handy. So now that you have that one turned off, the only one left is this one over here in the corner. But this one, you may or may not have it activate right away. So you definitely want to keep an eye on the flames. But as you can see, this is probably one of the easiest methods to getting this done. Alright, it's ready to go. So hold square and just start keeping an eye out for zombies while you do this. And as soon as it's done, all the zombies automatically die off. So just make sure the flames are done. You're good to go. Hold square, and now a Brenner will spawn in. And if he always follows the same path, he'll come this way. So I always like to throw a sticky bomb on him or two as soon as those doors open, because he should start. Yep, there he goes. And then basically you just keep your distance. Only fire a few shots, run, fire a few shots. Make sure he's always on the complete opposite side of the room as you are, because otherwise he can get to you. And there you go. So go ahead, grab your max ammo, and I will now show you what you need to do for the next step of the Easter egg. Okay, so for this next step of the Easter egg, what you need to do is you're going to have to shoot down airplanes. So go ahead, be careful where they're at because they can kill you. Hop in one of these and try to find them to start shooting. And if you use a main character, like I am, I would suggest that because the main character will tell you what direction they're coming from. A special character does not give you that warning because they don't have any actual lines. So I would just go ahead and stick with the main characters for some of these, especially if you're doing this solo. And you can also use this cannon to shoot the zombies that are trying to destroy the cannon you're on. So, as you can see, it told me the direction they're coming from. And they're getting ready to dive bomb. So that's the easiest way to do it. And once you get enough of these plane kills, then you will be good to go for the next part of the thing that you have to collect, which is, of course, the second radio piece. So let's go ahead, head over here, because this is the one we're going to need. Go ahead and shoot this one too, because that's the first son of Nerthus. And there's the plane. We are now good to go. Alright, so let's go ahead, head that way, and we will collect the second radio part. So after that, this is where he crash lands. He hits that, and there's your second radio part right there. See, there's your first son of Nerthus right there. Okay, once you have sprint, which you will need for this, go ahead and try to get your whistling spine. And all you're going to do is you're going to charge him. And you need to have sprint on to do this, because if you don't, it can cancel the sprint out just before you get to him, which will put you in perfect striking distance. So you want to go ahead and hit him a couple times, and as soon as you hit him, be sure to hold square. That way you'll be sure to try and collect his spine. And as you can see, there we go. We got the spine. Now the next step we have to do is we also need to go ahead and go through and collect the monk's head. That's the next step. So go ahead, right over here in the corner, grab the monk's head, go ahead and get out of there, in case you didn't kill all bomber zombies while you're in there. That way they won't kill you. And the timer is really, really slow on solo. So you don't have to worry about the timer running out while you're doing that. So go ahead, head over here. Head down here and place the monk's head and place the whistling head or spine as well. Okay, now what you're doing is you're escorting him to perk machines. If you have one of your extra zombies attached to him, just let him stay on him because it won't kill him. So what you got to do is you're going to take him to 4 different perk machines. The first one is double tap. So you're going to take him that way. Second one is melee. Third one is stamina up, which I'll tell you their German names when we get to them. And fourth is revive. So right here, we got him ready for that one. Now we're going to take him over here to melee. Now he does want to go for stamina up first, but all you have to do is pop him once with a bullet and he'll, go the way he's supposed to. So don't get too far ahead of him or he will no matter what he's going to head over there. So you just pop him once and then you want to get him away from there as quick as possible, otherwise he'll turn around and go back for it. So now that you're heading this way, go ahead and bring him this way for melee. So go ahead, get him right there for melee. You're good to go. And now you just escort him back to stamina up and then to revive, and you're done with the whistling part of this until you have to collect his spine again, which is down in the secret room. Alright, now that he's got that, he speeds up a little bit and just again escort him down there to revive and you'll be good to go. There you go. And he's going to run into the room and you'll be good to go from there. Now, let's go ahead and collect the other Sons of Nerthos that we can. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and shoot the cliffside stuff first to get that one. And what you're looking for is these little rock outcroppings like that. So you shoot that one, it's not there, you move on to your next one. Not there. And even if I find it, I will go ahead and show you the rest of the locations. Oh, there he is right there actually. So let me grab him, I want to go place him where I normally place him, and then I'll show you the other locations. I always like to place one right up here at the top of the hill. Place it over here to the corner. Come on, drop. There we go. Alright, another location up this way is right there. If you go down here, another location. If you look right there, look up, it's right there. Another location is right there across, straight ahead. Now let's head back down to the beach and I'll show you those 2 locations. And I think there's one more I just missed by accident, but I'll go back and show you that one. I don't think there's one there if I remember correctly, but I will show you the locations. So the other location is right up there. And if you head over this way, this one is one of the hardest ones to see. But if you look right there in that little crack, it's going to be sitting right there. That one can be the most difficult one to hit. So let me go back and I'll show you the one I think I missed. I'm not 100% sure, but I think there is one I missed. Should be, whoops, going the right way, but can't climb the cliff. Alright, so if we go back this way. Yep, it's not there. I was thinking it was over here. I think there's one that can spawn right up in there too. I'm not 100% sure, but I think there is. But anyway, that's all of them that I know of. Okay, once you get a charged normal zombie spawn, go ahead and place that, and it will bring up a regular zombie that will then head down to the beach, and he will bring up another son of Nerthus, and that will be all 3 sons of Nerthus. There he goes. He's going after the son of Nerthus. And even if they try to attack him, it doesn't matter. They're not going to... I don't believe they can kill him. And most it just delays him come out of the water. So as you can see, he's got the 3rd son right there. Now what you want to do is you want to go through here, clear out the bombers, and then I'll show you what to do. Okay, so once the bombers are cleared out of there, go ahead, grab one of the Sons of Nerthus. It's up to you, whichever one you want to grab. And go through here and go back to where the secret room is and place them in the door. So you're going to go right by here, look at it, hold square, run up, hold square again, place the Son of Nerthus, exit. And then now, the reason you place one up there at the top of the mountain is because even though you went through there and come back to the beach, the cart continues on its path. So it's going to keep going that way. So what you need to do is go back towards the artillery bunker and grab that Son of Nerthus and head back down the cart towards the beach strand. Make sure this says strand. I'm going to grab the Son of Nerthus right there. Get back on the cart and head back down so you can place this second one. There you go. Second one has been placed. So now all you do is you go back to the beach. And the cart is right there. As it arrives, go ahead, grab your 3rd Son of Nerthus and get ready to go. However, I do want to emphasize this. Be sure you have a pack-a-punched SVT and pack-a-punched bacon and eggs, and that your special meter, like mine is Shell Shock, make sure it is fully charged, because you will need that when you go in this, because it allows you to have triple damage, and it keeps the whistlings right there in the center of the room. So go ahead and place your son. Now that will start a new round. So they will both die off, so don't worry about that. And as soon as you run into the room, these 3 things right here will disappear. And down hops them. Activate your frontline. Activate your Shell Shock. Go ahead. You're good. Grab the head. Place the head. And now just leave the room. It's that simple. It took less than maybe 15 seconds to complete. So go ahead, get your ripsaw ready, charge the pest, and grab his spine. And hopefully it's a charged one. And it is. So now all we have to do is get down to our last zombie, and we are good to go. So let's go ahead activate, get the pest brought up. Wow, my aim is either off or recoil is... There we go. I just didn't want that to accidentally activate. So go ahead and get your ripsaw ready, because you're going to have to shoot the pest through ricochets on these panels, which is why it was smart to go ahead and get them open when you could. So now what you're going to do is, once he comes up, he's going to take a certain path, and he's heading over there right now. So go ahead, run over here. This is your first panel. You shoot that one right there. And there is shot number 1. Now the second one, you're going to have to shoot that panel. And he has to be standing right in here somewhere. So he'll go over there and stop for a second, and then he'll run this way. And once he runs this way, run over there and shoot that panel. Alright, as you can see, he's running this way. So go ahead and get right here behind him. Go up, shoot the panel. And there's shot number 2. Now, it can accidentally kill off the last zombie. So go ahead and get your bacon and eggs ready, because you do have to protect him, just in case. Now, sometimes he will do like he's doing now and just run straight through there. If he does, go ahead, hit this one, and get that one done. And then get ready to get the next one. But you do need to be ready, because, again, like I said, it will spawn in more zombies that will try to kill him or get in his way and keep him from being able to run. So you just need to keep an eye out for him. That's all you got to do. Now this one here, if he goes the correct path, like it looks like he's doing right away, you want to come in here, etch right up next. Nope, he's not. Okay. But when he's in the right spot, which is right over there in front of that door, you want to get right up there in that nook. So I usually just tend to hang around right here, unless I see that he's taking damage from something, and then I will go in there and try to fend him off or protect him. So go ahead and shoot. You got him? So now all you got to do is escort him back down, and you have one final spot, and that's it. And you will have the pest and whistling spines done by round 14. Just keep an eye out for these bombers. That's why I go ahead and get this ready. Now this one can be a little tricky, but not too bad. So as soon as you head down here, unless he stops, you should be good. But normally he doesn't. So go ahead, fire. Ah, he went a different path. Okay. Alright, he's ready. Ah, he moved. Nope, got him. Okay. And that's it. So he has to be heading down this ramp. So normally he'll stop right here and then he'll run that way. And that's when you want to get him. Alright, head in here. They will drop down. As soon as they drop and hit the floor, go ahead and activate your shell shock. And be sure to go for the one that's glowing first. So grab the head, place it. Can't remember which one it is. There it is. And once you kill off all the extra pests, the door will open and you get out of there. Okay, so my technique for the assassin is to come in here with one last zombie or pest, whichever one it happens to be, and get ready for the assassin to drop down. And normally he'll drop down right in here, but you'll hear him. So if a regular zombie comes in, I try to get rid of the pest because the pest is too fast. So I get rid of the pest, switch back to my saw blade, and as soon as the assassin gets ready to drop, I hit my shell shock. There he is. Shell shock. Run through here first. You're going to hit him once. Run back through the corridor. Hit him again. And the shell shock keeps the zombies stunned, so you don't have to worry about them. Hit him again, and there is your charged spine. Okay, so once you place that, a Mukler, or however you say it, I just call it the assassin zombie, will be spawned in. You'll have a good one and a bad one. Now, the good one is the one you're looking for. He's playing hide and seek. The bad one is the one that is trying to kill you and him. So you need to be careful. So once he spawns in, he will just run up, disappear. And as soon as he disappears, that's when the fog will roll in. And whether you've already had a fog round or not, it makes a fog round anyway. So once he disappears, then head up. Wait about 5 seconds. And that'll give it time to get the fog started. Okay, now the fog should be good. So let's go ahead and run around the map and try to find him. He's right here. Spot 1. Now he'll run off and you have to locate him again. Another spot he could come up is right here at Pack-a-Punch. He can come right up here next to the AA gun. He can appear right over here. Next to this AA gun right there. He can appear right here in this little corner. You stay away from him. He can appear right here in that corner. I mean, he makes a roar so you can find him. But I'm just showing you all the locations. And of course right here down at the beach. Right there. So now he's going to run off again. And you have to find him again. Whew, just it. Here's another location right here. And the last final location is right there in that little nook. But that's all the known locations I've had him spawn in. And once you get him 3 times, you're done. And just to make sure, you just wait. The fog disappears. And you're good to go. I always go in here and I go ahead and get the boats ready. And in order to do that, what you need to do is you have to call up a bomber zombie that you have to escort. So go ahead, get your bacon and eggs ready. This will progress the round again. Hold square right there. And as soon as the bomber zombie comes up, actually go ahead and switch to the SVT. Because as soon as he pops up, it will progress the round regardless. It doesn't matter how many zombies you have, which is ridiculous. The only thing I can say about this game I hate is that everything progresses the rounds. They need to do away with that. That is just retarded. But anyway, I digest. So, again, okay, he's ready. So go ahead and escort him. That's all you got to do. And once he's got it in place, you can start getting kills near it. And that will charge the cannon. Okay, Once you have that cannon charged up, go ahead, place the radio parts, and that will call in the ships. And what you need to do is, as soon as the ships come in, find out where they're out there, and fire the cannon. After you use this one for elevation and this one to go left or right. And a big shout out to Ninja Nation Gaming. His link will be in the description below. But the chart you're seeing on the screen right now, he worked very, very hard to get those coordinates for everybody. So I want to give him a big shout out. Thank you so much for all that hard work. It made it so much easier. So I'm going to be using that one to go ahead and get these cannon shots done. Okay, so now what we need to do is, alright, there's the first ship. Once he gets situated, then we will be able to figure out exactly what to do for the coordinates to shoot the ship. This is also a challenge, for a hidden challenge for a character. You have to shoot him without missing. So where'd he go? He's way over there. So that one, I think, if I remember correctly, was plus 3, negative 50. That's the only one that I think was not on Ninja's chart. Alright. If you stay in one spot too long, apart from the zombies, you can also get hit by the cannon fire. See, it should be negative 50. Yep. Alright, let's get away from the zombies here. Make sure that's a plus 3, negative 50. Like I said, this is about the only one I know of that's not on his actual chart. Plus 3. Alright. Fire! And another good thing about having one of the main characters versus the special character is they will yell when they hit the ship. Otherwise, you'll have to literally sit there and watch the shot go towards the ship. Right, where's the ship? Where's the ship? Alright, don't see the other ship yet. Solo, normally you only have to do 2 ships. 2 or more, you have to do 3. Just so you know. Ah, there it is. Oh, looks like it's in the same location. Except a little higher. Okay. I already got that hidden challenge, so it doesn't matter to me. So, plus 7, minus 50, and we'll be done with the destroyer ships. Ta-da! Okay, now that we have that done, all we have to do is go and finish off the assassin step down in the secret room, and then we'll have one more step, and then it is off to the boss fight. Alright, again, he's going to hop down, and he's going to go to the center. Do not start shooting him until he gets into a wrapped up bundle. Alright, good to go. Grab the head, place it, and you can leave. That's all you got to do. Okay, now that that's done, you need to go and grab the monk's head. So let's go ahead, grab the monk's head. But make sure we got plenty of ammo first. So I'm going to grab ammo for my bacon and eggs first. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to place the monk's head, and that's going to begin this ritual, which will kill off that assassin, so don't worry about him. And then just go ahead and get ready, because what you're going to have to do is fill this pool up with zombie blood. Alright, and once it's done, quickly make your way out of here so you can have room to maneuver. And you should still have one pass left, so go ahead, head back towards the secret room to collect the pommel. So you head in here and you need to grab that pommel. And once you grab it, you head out of the room. And you are all set. And all you have to do now is take that pommel and toss it at the radio. And that's it. And all you have to do is go up here, hold square, and you're into the boss fight. That's all you got to do. However, me personally, I like to do something a little different. I do not like taking the pommel into the boss fight, personally. So I would highly recommend you get Jack in the Boxes. But anyway, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this tutorial. And if you did, be sure to smash that like button. And if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe. And when you subscribe, don't forget that little bell. That way so you notify all my future videos and live streams. And I'll see you guys next time. Until then, this has been your favorite penguin, the Penguinator, signing off. Happy gaming, and later.